the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
I'm not a superstar. I'm an asshole. I am Brock Lesnar.
My guy.
That's it.
I hate liberals. I hate faggots. Just want to let everybody know that. I'm not a liberal. Yeah, the streak is over.
But Brock Lesnar.
That's right, Brock.
I got one objective in mind.
That's the way you gotta be in the wrestling business. You gotta care about one person, yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna care about you but yourself. And that is it. That is the bottom line. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Repeat.
Eat.
What makes me happy?
I was there, Royal Rumble.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, Brock's gonna lose because Brock's going back to UFC. But if Brock isn't leaving, Brock will beat Roman Reigns. There's Roman. Roman's the face of the company. I mean, I believe that. I mean, if you got a guy like Vince Russo, Jim Cornette, even though they hate each other, and I'm not a Jim Cornette guy, I'm a Vince Russo guy. Let's listen to this interview. I'm a Vince Russo guy.
Running his mouth and lying, right? But there was one piece of truth that he put out there. Brock Lesnar is going to hurt me at WrestleMania. And I couldn't agree more.
It's going to be a brawl.
Look at it. Everyone who stepped in the ring with Brock.
It's going to be totally different than WrestleMania 20.
Look what he did to the
Even if Brock's leaving, they don't like each other, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
So I'm going into this knowing I'm going to feel a whole bunch of pain and I'm probably going to get hurt. But I'm also going in this knowing that I'm going to take everything Brock can dish out. Everything that's made him the Beast incarnate. And when he's given me everything he's got, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to lock and load. And I'm going to hit him right on the button. And when those knees are shaking and his legs
Seth's leaving WrestleMania. I think the world champion. I think Seth's going to cash in. Especially if Brock beats Roman.
Want to or not.
If Brock keeps the belt.
I will believe that.
Believe that, so corny, Roman. You need a new catchphrase. You really do.
The confidence in Roman Reigns is growing and growing every day. He is more motivated than I have ever seen.
Swagger. Weed. He's not saying we. I've been at live events. It's weed. Weed, because he smokes a lot of weed. And he does. That's real rap. I'm not saying that to be cool. He does. He's a pothead. He is. I like swag. He looks like my brother Mike. Swagger. Some swag, Jack. Jack smoked a big fat swag before he. No, he smoked a big fat J. Where's Zeb? Oh, Rusev. Oh, it's alright. I got this on tape. Rumor has it John Cena might not even be at WrestleMania. He might not even have a match. I can't see it. I really, with Cena on the roster. This is a spoiler alert, and I have a very good source that Rusev is going to lose the United States Championship Monday night on Raw to Curtis Axelmania. And it's going to be Cena who cost him the U.S. title. And that's going to get Rusev to say, okay, Cena, I'll wrestle you, but it won't be for the U.S. title. In a way, why would you have a 15-time world champion, face of the WWE the last 10 years, 10, 11, 12 years, go back to the U.S. title? Come on. Cena is still the man, the face that runs the place. I do like Rusev. He is the future. But the U.S. title don't mean shit. It don't. The Intercontinental title does in the WWE. The U.S. title was WCW's second belt, not WWE's. The Intercontinental title, that's the big title. The U.S. title in WWE is like the TV belt, or like the Cruiserweight title, even though you got a guy like Rusev holding it. it doesn't mean as much as the Intercontinental belt. Especially they since the last 3 years they brought back the new the old Intercontinental belt, which is, you know, they had that other Intercontinental belt that looked like, I don't know what. It was horrible. The Intercontinental title they had during the Attitude Era. It was horrible. I mean, it was the Intercontinental belt, but it was small. You people know what I remember. You know what I'm talking about. And then, alright, SmackDown's over. You know what belt I'm talking about. That corny Attitude Era Intercontinental title. Then about 3 years ago when Cody Rhodes was Intercontinental Champion, he tried to bring it back and recreate it. But Cody Rhodes is, you know, recreated his career as Stardust, and I like Stardust. But this is Joey G. I'm out. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I didn't want to ruin Roman's promo, but I think that's going to be a killer. I think they're just going to, like Vince McMahon was quoted saying, hey, long as Brock's at WrestleMania, and I could tell, you know, I've been promoting this main event for the last 3 months, you know, and everybody's pretty much known since the summer. That's what they've been, you know, it's going to be Brock versus Roman in the main event at WrestleMania 31 in Santa Carla in Titty Valley, Silicon Valley, you know, and at Levi Stadium. But Roman and Brock, I think the gloves are going to come up, and a lot's going to happen. A lot's going to be real. Mike Chioda is supposed to be the referee. A lot's going to be for real, and like, you know, it's you know, Roman bleeds easy, so you expect Roman to be busted open. Most likely, Roman, if Brock is leaving, if Brock is definitely leaving, Roman should win the belt. If Brock isn't leaving, I think Brock will keep the title. Somehow, I think Seth Rollins is going to have something to do. The title has, the Money in the Bank briefcase has never been cashed in at WrestleMania. Never, never, ever since the first Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 21 10 years ago in L.A. at the Staples Center when Edge won it. He didn't cash it in until January at 2006. In 2006, when Cena won the Elimination Chamber and Edge cashed it in. Everybody thought he'd wait to WrestleMania 22 in Chicago, and he didn't. Seth Rollins is going to cash in at WrestleMania. I think he'll fight Randy Orton at WrestleMania. He'll wrestle him. You know, Randy will beat him, but Seth will end the night as leaving Levi Stadium as the World Heavyweight Champion. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion. This is Joey G. Am I cringy? Am I ugly? I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Sit on my face. Sit on my face. Hemme, hemme, hemme. I'm out. Peace.